The following demonstration will show you how to register as a records manager in the Artemis system. Before you can begin to use the Artemis system, the records manager of the organization will need to first register. You will begin by entering the web address of the Artemis system. Once you have arrived at the Artemis login screen, you will notice that in the middle of the screen is the Artemis system login section. For users who already have a username and password for Artemis, you can enter your information and log into the system. For users who are already registered in the Artemis system but have forgotten their password, you can click on the Forgot Password link and your password will be emailed to you at the email address that was used when your user ID was created. For users whose account has been disabled, you will not receive your password via email. You will need to contact the administrator of the Artemis system within your organization. Since we have not registered yet, we are going to begin by registering as a records manager. To begin the process, we will need to click on the New Agencies Register Here link. Once we click on this link, we will be directed to the new agency registration screen. Once you are at the new agency registration screen, the first thing that you need to do is move to the upper left-hand corner and answer the question, are you the records manager for your organization? Here we will click yes. Next, I will move down to organization type, and in the drop-down box, I will pick whether I am registering as a county organization or municipal organization. For this training exercise, I will pick municipality. Next, I will move over to County section, and I will pick from the drop-down list the county name that applies. And then, only for municipalities, you will need to pick from the municipality drop-down section your municipality name. Next, I will complete the information in the primary user information section. I will click on the first name box, and I will enter in my first name. I can click on the tab key to navigate between fields if I like to. I will enter in my last name, which will now take me to my login name. Best practice is usually first initial, last name, or you can use any naming convention that you would like as long as your login name is between 6 and 15 alphanumeric characters. I will use my first initial, last name. This will now take me over to my user initial field, and I will enter in my user initials. For my password, passwords must be between 6 and 15 characters in length and contain at least one number and one character. So I will enter in my password, press tab, and I will confirm my password. This will now take me to the PIN numbers field. PIN numbers must be between 4 and 6 characters in length and must be all numbers. So I'll enter my PIN number, press tab, and confirm my PIN number. And then I will complete the other two fields in this section, which are phone number and email address. After entering my email address, I will need to complete the agency contact information section. To help complete some of the fields that are the same information from above, you can click on the Copy Primary User Information button here. You will get a pop-up box that will let you know that you're going to copy the information from the primary user information section down below. I will click on OK, and that will copy any user information that is the same from above. I will still need to complete the fields that need to be completed. I will enter in my address, my city or town, my zip code, and if you have a second work phone number, you can enter that in as well. After completing the agency contact information section, I will need to complete the records manager information. Here, we can either pick the information from the primary user information section or the agency contact information section. I will click on the box to copy the primary user information. And again, I will click OK to copy that information down below. The last thing that we need to do is at the bottom of this screen is to check on the I accept button, and then in the sign by box you need to enter your full name. Once you do that, you can click on the register button, and now that will register your username with Artemis. Once your registration has been submitted to DARM, you will receive an email acknowledging receipt of your request. Once DARM has reviewed and approved your request, you will receive a second email letting you know that your organization has been successfully registered with the New Jersey DARM e-Services website.